What's going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Well, as you can tell by the title, why I chose a V6 over the V8. Now, personally, when you buying a car, you have to really think about what you're getting yourself into. Now, every state is different. Every income is different. Every credit is different. So everybody experiences different things out of life. Now, in this particular situation, I'm going to talk about myself and myself only. Now, when I got the car, well, matter of fact, before I got the car, I was driving around in my 2001 BMW 740 IL. So at the beginning of 2016, in the first month, in January, my car broke down and it cost me about $1,100 to fix it. Now, when that happened, I was thinking to myself, should I get a new car so I don't have to experience the problem of my car breaking down constantly? So I sat on it for like a good week. I didn't make no decisions or anything at the moment. So one day, I'm looking at cars and stuff. I really was bent on getting a Kia Optima from a 2011 to 2013. I didn't want a brand new car. I want to use, so it could be cheaper, because my finance is different from a lot of people. So one day I went to the barber shop and I'm sitting and waiting, and this woman drives up in the 2015 Charger, and I said, I got to get it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I first saw the 2015, I was blown away with the design itself. The 2014 and under, those are all right to me, but I didn't really melt over that car like I did the 2015. So when I saw the girl pull up in that car, I called my bank, which is Capital One, and I went to go make it happen. Now, I'm going to give y'all the numbers of everything the numbers of everything, basically the car note, down payment, credit score, everything, the whole rundown, so y'all can have a better understanding why I went with the V6. So my credit score was a little over 500. I think it was like 515. In the past, I messed up with credit cards. I couldn't afford to pay them. I wasn't paying them on time. I was paying them late. So my credit was just a little over 500. Now, usually a lot of people won't give you a big loan. Now, Capital One gave me a $35,000 loan with the interest rate of 12%. Now, I know a lot of people out there saying 12% is a lot. Look at it from my point of view. My credit score was a little over $500. Over 500, a little over 500. I'm not looking to get the best numbers in interest rate. So my plan was to get the car, wait a year, and refinance it. So by the time the year is up, my credit should be at a good standing point. But that was the plan. So I opted to not go with a down payment because this was not planned. I didn't save money to put towards a down payment. So $35,000 loan with no down payment. Yes, I could have did it. Now, if I wanted to, I could have got the base model RT. I could have waited to save a little bit extra money because I had about $3,000. My plan was to put $5,000 down, but I didn't have the $5,000. I had $3,000. So I'm pretty sure if I went to Capital One and was like, I would like to put $3,000 down payment, I'm pretty sure they would have upped the loan amount. Now, this is where everything changed. Why I went with the V6. Not because I couldn't afford the V8. You have to think. The V6 that I chose was the SE model. if I would have known the SXT was a V6 as well, I would have went with that model, but I didn't know. So this car was 18.9. It was only a little over a year old, maybe 13 months. No, I'm sorry, not 13 months. 14, 15 months, somewhere around there. So when I got the car, it had 30,000 miles. So it's 18.9 for the car. I bought the car from South Carolina, and my monthly car note is $454. Now, I was going to get the RT. I really was, but not only because the price, but I live in New York. You cannot let the beast out in New York. I mean, you can, but you have to think about everything that's around. Kids, elderly people, potholes, cops. There's cops everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. So I won't be able to open the car up as much as I would love to. And being that most of my driving is in New York, I barely leave unless I'm going to Delaware. So what's the point of me getting a Hemi and I can't really experience the power of the Hemi? Then on top of that, my gas mileage will be down. Now, with this V6, when I bought the car in South Carolina, the dealership filled the entire car up. In 13 hours, it took me to get home. 13 long hours. When I was finished and I got home, I was at 37.5 to the gallon. And it would have been more if I didn't get stuck in 3 traffics. I know I could have got up to 440. I know I could have. And when I made it back, I still had 115 miles left till the tank was empty. So that gave me really good gas mileage. Now, I want to include a clip of me going to Delaware, which was like I think I was driving for like 9.5 hours. And as you can see in the video, you will see I was getting whatever it says, maybe 28, I think, 26, 28. And when I made it back to New York, it was at half a tank. So imagine if I could have went more hours. It would have got, the MPG would have got up and I could have drove much, much longer. Instead, like the RT, which is like the base model Hemi, which my brother got, he averaged around 16, 17, 18 on the highway. Now in city, I get about 14. If that's good driving, 14. And y'all all need to understand, because every time I watch videos and comments and forums, people will be saying, oh, well, my Hemi gets 16, 17, 18, 19 in city. It depends on how you drive and where you located. New York is nothing but stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. So my brother with the base model RT is getting at least 8 in city, and I'm getting 14. So that's a big difference to some people. So don't criticize about people driving habits, because I do drive heavy, but I do drive good. It just depends on where you live at as well. You could go in South Carolina, you could go to Delaware and experience high numbers in city. But New York City is nothing but stop and go traffic, especially in the morning. You're in a lot of traffic. Me personally, I'm in Brooklyn. Now, if you're like in some parts of Staten Island, Queens, you could probably get away with some of it. Manhattan, forget about it. The Bronx, same thing. So it depends on how you drive and where you're located. So that's another reason why I went with the V6, because of the gas. Now my BMW is a V8. I get like 6, 7 to the gallon, maybe 10 if I could drive good. I wanted something that I don't have to worry about gas. Now, I could afford the gas, but I just hated it. Now with my Charger, I could go 2 weeks on one tank in city. In city, not the highway, in city. But the BMW, I have to do it every week. And with the RT, every week you're going to have to fill up to $40. So it takes me $40 to fill my car up in 2 weeks, so that's $80. Now, if it was doing it every week, some weeks got 5 weeks in it. So you're looking at 4, 8, 12, 16. So that's $160 to $200 in gas alone, on top of your car note, on top of your insurance. Now, insurance wise, I'm paying $283 for this car and my BMW. I had two BMWs, but one was stolen like 3 weeks after I got the Charger. It's funny, right? Sad. But at least my car went to the good cause. It was donated probably around Brooklyn to other E38s. So I can't be too mad. But I am. That was my baby. So, I never refinanced a car. I never did it. And I'm going to do it on my 2-year mark of having a car. So my credit score should be around 750 around that time. It's only a couple of months. So I will refinance it, and I'm going to opt to do the payments within 36 months. But I'm going to speed pay it so I can finish it off in 2 years, in 24 months. And I was thinking about actually getting the base model RT. I might get the base model RT since I got the V6 already. But I'm still going to think about it because I might just get a SXT. It's pretty much the same as the V6, but it has a lot more features that I like. The backup camera, the 8.4-inch screen, better speakers, better seats, heated seats. It got those type of options in it. But I might get the base model RT, a used one, because I really want that B5 blue. I really, really want it. I think that's the most sexiest color for a Charger, in my opinion. I don't want no Sky Pack. I don't want a Daytona. I don't want a Hellcat because I can't use it the way I would want to use it. So that's out the question. So I will be getting a used RT base model. So those are the main reasons of why I went with it. Now, a lot of people out there, you have to remember every state is different. Rent, mortgage, bills, all that stuff is different everywhere you go. In New York, I'm telling you right now, New York is a very expensive place. Even if you're making $60,000, you can't afford a Hellcat and live in New York. Now you can if you have roommates, if you live with your family where you're not paying a lot. Now there are ways you could get around with paying less, but it's not that often where you could get it. Even if you go to the projects, it goes about income. I'm gonna put pictures of the prices of these houses in New York, and you're gonna see how small these houses are, and you're gonna see the amount of money you gotta pay. And I'm gonna include the pictures of apartments. It's not a joke. You know, some apartments go for $2,000-$3,000, $1,100, $1,200 just for a 1-bedroom, and I'm not talking about it's like a huge bed, a 1-bedroom. So when you get in a car, you gotta make sure all of your finances is in order. You don't want to ever be struggling of paying your rent in your car. All your money's going to rent and car. You don't want that. You got to be making enough to where you could pay for your rent, pay for your car, worry free. Don't have to ever worry about missing a payment. Same thing with the insurance. So if you're looking at, let's say your rent is $1,100, $1,200. Let's say if you did do a down payment, let's say if your payments is like $500. Your insurance, if you get New York insurance, let's say that's another $300. So on top of that, that's $800 right there, plus the $200 in gas. That's $2,000. Well, $2,100, $2,200. Then we're not talking about cable, if you got cable, phone bill, kids, food. All of that stuff comes in play. Even if you're making $50,000, how you supposed to get by on that? Because everything's expensive. So what I did was I chose the best option that was for me. Even though $454 is a lot, I never missed a payment. I never was late. Same thing with my insurance. Never was late and never missed a payment. I could afford everything that I had. My phone bill, for God's sake, was $550 for the last 2 years because I was doing a lot of stupid stuff. Open up a line, getting a phone, paying monthly on it. So you add up $550 for 2 years. And if you want, I could put a picture of that in this video to show y'all I'm not joking. My phone bill was expensive. So I have the money. I have it to get these more expensive car. But I chose not to because financially it's a dumb move to make. I'm not out here to please anyone. I got a Scat Pack. I got a Daytona. I got a Hellcat. What do you got? What are you driving? You got this. You got a V6. I'm not going to do that because I chose the V6 because it was smart financially for me. At least I'm saving some type of money. Maybe if I move to a state where I could use one of them higher trim Chargers or any other car, then I would do it. I would do it 100%. But until that day, no, I'm not going to do it. Will I ever get a brand new car? No, I would not do it. Because, as I said, I paid $18.9 for this car. After taxes and fees and stuff or something like that, it came to $21,000. This car brand new was $27,000. That's not including tax and fees. So I still managed to save $10,000 on my car note. Even though I'm paying a high interest rate, it will be paid off within 2 years, and a lot of that interest will get cut off. It will get cut off. So I won't have to pay that much amount of money. Now my brother, I got him the base model RT in my name. He did no down payment, and his car note is $755. His insurance is $450 for the car, and I think the car was $32,000. But if you do the 7-year loan, you add up $755 plus the 72 months. How much is that? $55,000 for that car. He is not going to opt to get the 36 months because he won't be able to afford it. So right now alone, he's spending at least $1,400, $1,500 a month on that one car. That one car. I didn't want that. I wanted my bill to be underneath $1,000. So I don't want to be spending $1,500, then I have to worry about rent and other stuff. I like having money. I like the point where I could spend and save money at the same time. So it's not that I couldn't afford it. I could, but it's just a smart decision not to get an RT. I'm very happy with my V6. In fact, all I wish I would have got the SXT. That's what I wish for. I didn't know that was a V6. So I wish I would have got it. I probably would have got that car for $21,000 after tax and stuff, maybe $22,000. I forgot what South Carolina taxes was, but yes, I could have did that. So don't knock somebody because they don't have what you don't have. I mean, what you have. Not everybody in this world will ever make top dollar. Even if you make $80,000, you're gonna have somebody who making $200,000, $300,000. At the end of the day, it's not enough jobs in this world for everyone to have a good job. Somebody got to get stuck with that minimum wage job. Somebody got to get stuck with something that's under minimum wage. Somebody got to get stuck with the off the books job. Someone is going to get stuck. I don't care how much people go to college. There's not enough jobs in this world for everyone to get paid a lot of money. I wish I was making $80,000 a year. I'm not. I'm. But the thing is, I have an apartment. I'm not living there alone. You know, so I'm paying half. She's paying half. Can I get an apartment on my own? Yes, I could get an apartment on my own, but I don't want to. I don't enjoy my apartment now. I'm with my girlfriend, so I mean, why would live alone if you got a girlfriend? I don't understand. But I live with my girlfriend, so we split everything 50-50. If she don't got it this month, I'll get it. If I don't have it this month, which I do, but there was a time I didn't because I was so caught up in debt. I literally, like, even right now, I owed $4,600 in credit debt. Now, what happened was I started to speed pay it because I was messing up on work. I was missing days, hours, because I was going through some stuff at work where I was getting paid and my bills was high. Then I had these huge speeding tickets, $400, $300, parking tickets. Matter of fact, I just spent $330 on 4 parking tickets. So I'm losing a lot of money by doing that. So what happened was I was using my credit card. I thought I could pay it off, but then my money wasn't coming in like I was like I wanted. So my credit cards went up to $4,600. It was more than that, but I got it down to $4,600. And what I did a week ago, I got 4 cards. Right now, one of the cards was at $415. The other one was at $746. The other one's at 16 something. The other one's at, both of them was at 16 something. So what I did, I paid off one of the cards, which was $415. Then for the $746, I put $146 on top of that. So now that left me with $600. Next week, I will be paying that $600 off. Then for the other 2 cards, I'm gonna put $100 on both of them. And at the end of the month, I'm gonna throw another $450 on one of the cards. Then next month, I'm gonna knock that entire card out. Then put another $400 on the other card. So by January, like in January, all of my credit cards will be completely gone because I have the money for it. Now, even I could pay them off, but I want to keep a couple of thousand in the bank just in case if anything happened. Now, I have some money in the bank. I'd rather pay it off this way. My interest rate is not high, so it's not really affecting extra money, just a little bit. So I'm taking care of my problems now, and this is what I'm going through. So I'm not stressed because I'm paying it. You know what I mean? I'm paying all my bills. I have a daughter, so I'm paying everything, and everything is working out right now. And I'm also paying an extended warranty for $155 a month. I believe I have $1,300 left on it. I already did my budget until June. I'm gonna still pay the $155 off. Still gonna pay that off until the end of June. I'm gonna finish the entire thing off. So as when June comes, I will have, the only thing I have to my name to be paying will be my phone bill. And by the time that comes, my phone bill should be down at $300. Right now it's $400. So it'll be my rent, my car note, my insurance, my cable bill. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That'll be all the bills that I have. So according to my budget, after I pay off all of these stuff, all of it, I will have at least $6,000 to $7,000 in the bank by June. That's pretty good. I mean, I know a lot of people out there probably got like 10, 20, 30, 40,000 in the bank. You have to look at where I'm coming from. I owed a lot of money. And I live in expensive New York, and Brooklyn is very expensive. So you have to look at where I'm coming at. And as y'all saw with the pictures, how much these houses and rent going for, imagine that. I mean, some people still can afford it in other states. Y'all can afford it. Some states, y'all can live off $8 an hour because it's cheap in your state. So that's the reason why I went with the V6. It was a better choice, a better, smaller choice. I could live to get another car another day. I could do that. and I will get another car. My dream car is a Lamborghini, but until I get rich, I won't have a Lamborghini. But I still want an S-Class. I want an S550. Right now, I'm thinking about the 2014 and up models. So if I don't get another Charger within 2 years, 2.5 years, then I'll be getting the S-Class. I got to debate. I'm debating whether what I'm gonna do. Now I know everybody gonna say, yeah, the S-Class is bad on gas, but the reason why I'll be happy because I have my V6. Like if I want to go for long trips, I could take the, let's say, the RT or the S550. I could do that. But I have the V6 already, so I'm not gonna be complaining. Today is Thursday, so I got park on the right side. I don't want no more tickets. I'm tired of tickets. I'm trying to do my best. Watch this acceleration. Even for a V6, it got some pickup. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm home now. So, give me a comment. I want to hear what y'all have to say about everything I said about owning a car and stuff like that. I just want to hear y'all opinion. All right, so just leave me a comment. I hope y'all like this video. If y'all dislike it, tell me why you dislike it. I know I do stupid things like everybody else, but I could take a like or dislike. I take all criticism. I would like to hear what y'all say. And if it's possible, subscribe. I would love to make more content. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. 100. All right? And on top of it, I want to tell you this. If you look at my YouTube videos, right, you can see I bought a Glock 20 and a Glock 17 at the same time, basically. I spent with the magazine and stuff, I spent like $1,800 right there on the guns. And I spent $300 on the blue suede 12s. These are all around the same time, and I also got this chain around the same time, which was $2,000. Y'all could check the video out to see the chain. But what happened was, after I spent all that money, that's when all the tickets came. I was losing court tickets because I put them all on hold to go to court because I know I wasn't in the wrong. But that's when everything hit me, when I dried up my money already. So that's why I got caught in the debt. But anyway, but as I said, please like the video, dislike it, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would like to hear your feedback. So that's it for this video. And the next video that's coming will be about the upgrades to my car. I'm excited. So stay tuned. Peace, one love.